Hi, this is Champlet2 on the PlayStation Network. This video will demonstrate many hours of testing and analysis I did to come up with the most profitable strategy for manufacturing and selling from the Nightclub Warehouse. I'll just warn you right up front, I'm about to throw a whole lot of math at you, but I'll try not to bore you too much. I'll also show you a really cool tip about the Nightclub Safe that can help you with your warehouse sales, and how to save a lot of money when purchasing other businesses to support the Nightclub Warehouse if you don't own them already. Just a little extra tip, as I'm walking through the storage levels in my warehouse here in the video, you'll notice I'm pointing out weapons and ammo that you can pick up from the technician's desk on each level. Every storage level has a different weapon. If you haven't already chosen your nightclub location yet, there's a link in the video description below to another video on my channel with in-depth reviews of all of the locations to help you choose the nightclub that will suit you best. We'll start with a breakdown of the products, their corresponding businesses, and the profit potential per hour that you can earn from each of them, provided you purchased the staff and equipment upgrades for the Nightclub Warehouse. In this table I created, you can see the products from the Nightclub Warehouse and the corresponding business you have to own to manufacture each product. They're sorted from most profitable to least profitable products. You can see how long it takes your techs to manufacture one crate of each product and how much each crate is worth and the hourly profit from each product. Since you can only have a maximum of 5 technicians working at one time, it makes the most sense to assign those techs to the top 5 profitable products. So I really don't recommend manufacturing organic produce or printing and copying in the Nightclub Warehouse. Their hourly profit is just too low compared to the other 5 products. Next, you'll need to decide how much storage to buy for your Nightclub Warehouse. With this profit strategy I'm going to show you, the hourly profit you can earn from your sales is just about the same no matter how many levels of storage you have. You'll just have to make sales more often if you have fewer levels of storage to make the same amount of money overall. Each level of storage has allocated spaces for each of the 7 products, as you can see here in this table. The storage level 1 column shows you the number of crates per product that can be stored in each level of storage. Each column after that shows you how many total crates you can have for each product for each of the 5 storage levels. Unfortunately, because of these reserve spaces, you can't just have one level of storage and fill it all up 72 crate spaces with just 1 or 2 of the profitable products. So here's how to maximize your profits in the Nightclub Warehouse. This is the home screen from the computer in the nightclub, and at the top is a table showing the breakdown of the top 5 products with 5 levels of storage and the total profit from the sale. Because of the number of crates that are allocated for each product in each level of storage and the time it takes to manufacture each product crate, 3 of the top 5 products will all max out at about the same time, no matter how many levels of storage you have. South American Imports, Pharmaceutical Research, and Cash Creation are the 3 that will max out in roughly the same amount of time, give or take a couple of minutes. If you sell all the goods you have when these 3 products are full, you'll always have your technicians producing only the top 5 products all the time, so you'll always be making maximum profit from your warehouse. Notice the sale amount in this table of $830,000 and the 117 total crates in orange matches the total stock values below on the home screen on the computer. South American Imports, Pharmaceutical Research, and Cash Creation will all max out at about 20 real-life hours of online time with 5 levels of storage. This strategy earns approximately $37,000 per hour, regardless of how many levels of storage you have. You'll just have to make sales more frequently if you have less storage. So maybe you already own the corresponding businesses, but you can't invest a lot of money right away for the storage in the Nightclub Warehouse. You can start out with just the free level of storage and buy more levels when you can afford them. Here's the breakdown by number of storage levels and the sale amounts and how frequently you'll need to sell if you're using this maximum profit strategy. In a nutshell, each level of storage adds 4 hours between the sales because it takes 4 hours per storage level to max out South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation products. I know 20 hours of online time is a long time to wait if you have 5 storage levels. But bear in mind, you can leave your character in an invite only or a solo session and allow manufacturing to continue in your warehouse while you're away. You just have to be in a public session to make the sales. Leaving your character watching the security cameras is a good way to keep them from timing out while you're gone. Just don't forget to sign out as a CEO if you do that, so it won't charge you administrative fees every GTA game day while you're away. And also, your Nightclub Warehouse won't get raided if you're not registered as a CEO. Here's a really great tip that you may not have heard about, and it will save you endless trips back and forth to check the manufacturing progress in your Nightclub Warehouse. If you're not doing the Nightclub popularity missions, you still earn a $100 deposit into your Nightclub Safe every game day that you're online, which is every 48 minutes in real life. You receive a text notification every time that $100 is deposited, and it'll also tell you the current balance in your Nightclub Safe. Every time you go to the nightclub to make a sale from your warehouse, stop at the Nightclub Safe first and empty it. If you have 5 levels of storage and you're selling those when the 3 products max out at the 20 hours of online time, your Nightclub Safe should have $2,500 in it, like you see here in the video. It breaks down to $500 in the safe for each level of storage you have in your warehouse. Now the safe could have $100 more or less because maybe you emptied it right before another $100 was about to be deposited, or maybe you emptied it immediately after a deposit was made. Regardless, if you watch your notifications, or you can check them in the info menu, you won't need to go back to your warehouse or your arcade computer to check your manufacturing progress until you see you have at least $2,300 in your Nightclub Safe. That is a fantastic time saver. Some players seem to think that you can make the most money by filling up your warehouse and manufacturing all 7 products to their maximum capacity, like you see here on my Nightclub computer. However, you actually make much less profit hourly. Here's how that works. With a totally full warehouse, your total sale will be $1,690,000, which sounds pretty great. For any sale you make over $1 million, Tony's cut will max out at $100,000, which in this case will save you about $69,000. And that sounds pretty great too. But after nearly 67 hours of online time to fill the whole warehouse, that's only $23,850 an hour. That's a lot less than the $37,000 we discussed earlier. To completely fill the warehouse, you'll have to come back after 20 hours and reassign Tech 1 to organic produce after he's done with South American imports. And you'll have to reassign Tech 3 to printing and copying after he's done with pharmaceutical research. Even after those reassignments, you see at the bottom of this table that 4 out of the 5 techs will have several inactive hours where they're not manufacturing anything at all while you're waiting for Tech 4 to finish manufacturing sporting goods. Now, if you're determined to fill your warehouse just because you want to, Here's a way you can do it and greatly improve your profits. In this table, I've broken down the 66.67 total hours into sets of 10 hours each, and then the remaining 6.67 hours at the end. You can come back to the warehouse after the first 20 hours and reassign Tech 5 from cash creation to printing and copying. Then you sell South American imports as a single product. That'll be sale number 1, highlighted here in blue. That allows Tech 1 to start over manufacturing on South American imports again. As soon as you get done with that sale, come right back and sell pharmaceutical research as a single product as well. That'll be your second sale, highlighted in green. That means Tech 3 can start over on that product again. After another 20 hours, you can reassign Tech 5 to organic produce for the remaining 26.67 hours. And you also go ahead and sell South American imports again, just by itself. That's sale number 3, highlighted in orange. And then come right back and sell pharmaceutical research by itself again. That's sale number 4, highlighted in pink. As you can see in the gray shaded boxes, you'll still have some time that 4 or 5 of your technicians won't have any work to do. But when all is said and done, Tony will take 10% of each of the first 4 individual product sales. Then he'll take $100,000 out of the final full warehouse sale. That'll leave you with $2,256,000 in profit over almost 67 hours, which is about $33,838 per hour. However, remember, if you just sell the top 5 products every 20 hours of online time, you could make about 3 1/3 sales in that same 66.67 hours and earn almost $2.5 million without having to reassign technicians and without having to buy a pounder truck to make that huge full warehouse sale with the 360 crates. So now that we've beaten this whole profit strategy thing half to death, let's take a quick look at the corresponding businesses. Here's a really important tip in case you didn't already know this. For these other supporting businesses, you do not need to keep supplies in them, and you do not need to make sales from them in order to manufacture these products in the Nightclub Warehouse. You just have to make sure you've done the initial setup, like I just did here in the video for the cocaine business. You can't ever shut these businesses down, and you can't ever allow them to be raided and not defended. So if you don't own the cocaine, meth, and counterfeit cash businesses already, you can buy them only to support your Nightclub Warehouse manufacturing. And you don't even have to purchase the staff, equipment, and security upgrades for those businesses if you don't have any plans to make sales from them. And like you see here on my computer screen, that could save you several $1,000,000 across those 3 businesses. Just purchase the least expensive location for each of these 3 businesses, do the setup mission to get them started, and then you never have to register as an MC president ever again. In summary, to make the best profits from your Nightclub Warehouse, make sure you have the top 5 most profitable products with technicians assigned to them at all times. If you can leave your game running in an online session, even in an invite-only or solo session, when you come back to hang out in LS for a while, you can make a really nice big sale for only a few minutes of pretty easy work. Be sure to sell when South American imports, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation have maxed out in your warehouse, so your technicians will always be actively assigned to the highest profit products. And remember, you can use your Nightclub Safe as a gauge to let you know when it's just about time to sell from your warehouse, if you're not doing the nightclub popularity missions. Thank you so much for watching. A like for my videos and a subscription to my channel are very greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, Leave me a comment here, and I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. Best of luck to you with your Nightclub Warehouse, and I hope you'll visit my channel again sometime soon. See you then!
Hey, you made the sale. You got the money running through the tills, and in a minute you'll have receipts for everything. Minus the laundering fee, of course.